there, my name is Dan Dunn. I'm the Executive Director of All Faiths Food Bank, and here we are at the All Faiths Food Bank new facility out on Blakey Court, east of 75 off of Fruitville Road. We have a brand new facility. It's 23,000 square feet. We also have another 60,000 square feet under refrigeration and freezer. And I'd like to give you a tour, so come along and let me show you this brand new building. Question, who has the largest cooler freezer unit in the state of Florida? We do. This unit is 60,000 square feet, 2 stories high of refrigeration and freezer. And it's because in the state of Florida, we now have initiatives going on where we're working with the farmers to get more produce, more fresh produce, more refrigerated products, more frozen meats to be able to feed people in our community in a much more efficient way. And this is it. Is our freezer unit. Where I am standing right now is -7 degrees. Before we had this unit, our unit was less than half of what you can see right here. And as you can see, we're 3 pallets up high. This warehouse here is more than double the capacity of the previous warehouse simply because we can go so high, which has made it so much more efficient also. This is our volunteer area. This is where actually most of the work is done here at All Faiths Food Bank. We are only a staff of 22 paid employees. We rely on more than 450 volunteers. And what the volunteers do is they actually inspect every can, make sure the barcode is knocked out or so they can't take it back for money, put in case lots, and then it's delivered to our agencies or picked up. Well, here I am in front of something that we're very proud of. It's our emergency generator. We've wanted one of these for years, and we found this facility. One of the best points of it was having this emergency generator. The building's hurricane hardened to 140. So now we are part of the Sarasota County's emergency disaster program where the roads are going to be cleared with debris, so that we can be, and we are, a first responder to help people like you who may be affected by a hurricane that comes to our area. The loading dock from the previous building was only 1 loading dock. This one we have 3 very highly functional loading docks. So our capacity, once again, is increased and our efficiency, being able to move more food in a less amount of time.
It's organized perfectly for us, our needs, because we, as you can see now, we're loading up over 200 turkeys that we'll be giving out today, and then the next week we'll be getting more meals for the following group.
It's better because we have things staged in a manner where what's moved the most is more towards the front, as it should be. So we're able to get to the items that we need the fastest now.
Everything is newer and everything is tighter and the air conditioning's better.
The amount of food that we're distributing is 4 times greater than it was just 10 years ago. The old building, we simply couldn't provide for the need that we had here in our community.
When I visited the food bank's former facilities, I knew something had to give. The building was old, there wasn't enough space, it didn't flow correctly, and if a hurricane came to town, it was going to flatten that building. So it was clearly an issue for the food bank and could ultimately affect their program.
This is a very unusual situation where most capital campaigns, you raise the money, then you build the building. Well, we found this building.
This building that we have bought came on the scene, was presented to us. It was a match made in heaven for us.
This building was built by a cement company to distribute cement to home builders throughout Florida. Well, obviously, that business did not survive 2 years ago, and this building became available, and we were able to move in for pennies on the dollar for what it would have cost us.
We saved several $million in cost that we would have had to expend had we gone ahead and built the building that we were contemplating building.
But the problem is, with that deal came a mortgage. And the money that is going toward that mortgage is money that's not being spent to put that food on the plates.
We represent New Life Worship Center. We started out about 18 months ago. We had a need to help the needy in the community, and we partnered up with All Faiths Food Bank. And along the process, we started out with about 15 families per week, and now we're up to 150 families average per week.
40,000 different people receive food that comes from the All Faiths Food Bank. 40,000 different people. That's 1 out of every 9 people in Sarasota every year.
There are people in an area as beautiful as Sarasota and surrounding counties who really do go to bed hungry. That's why the All Faiths Food Bank is such a critical service, and why this new building is a critical support system.
We believe food is basic. A hungry child cannot think, and a hungry adult makes poor decisions.
There's nothing more basic than putting food on the table. I've been very blessed in my life where I've never gone without a meal, but I know there's so many more people who have not been as blessed as me.
They do need funds to keep this organization running so we can keep us running so the whole community can stay at one.
To have this facility, the cooler freezer space, all of the non-perishable space that we have in our regular warehouse. So all we're doing is we're helping people in this community. It's our mission to make sure that nobody goes hungry in this community.
When we think about the hunger in our community and the people who are in need, we realize we have to give here first. Will you please join us?
It's amazing, it's amazing, all that it's amazing.
The parade of trucks.
Now it's up to you. It's amazing, all that you can do. It's amazing.
That's the only way to put them in.
Thank you so much.